What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate support. Guys, I got a crazy story out of Brooklyn. Is Brooklyn in the house without a doubt? You know what I'm saying? Shout out Brooklyn. Yo, check it. This boogeyman looking chick up here is a 24-year-old Sahara doula. And before y'all ask, no, she is not related to Esther Rowe. May she rest in peace. This woman right here showed ultimate disrespect for no apparent reason. You know, it's crazy how people think that the law does not apply to them and they can do whatever they want with reckless abandon, and nobody should be able to tell them anything. Ladies and gentlemen, this woman blatantly hit a cop going the wrong way on a one-way street, it looks like. Cop tried to tell her to stop. She smashed the car into him and broke his leg. You don't believe me? Check it out.
The obtained dash camera video is hard to watch as a cop and car collide. NYPD officer Rucharan Diaz was struck by a Lexus that had been going the wrong way on Park Avenue Wednesday. The driver getting out at East 71st Street with her hands up and was immediately cuffed. This is 24-year-old Sahara Doula in court Friday, photographed by the New York Post. In court documents, she allegedly told investigators she just smoked weed and said, quote, "F these cops. He wouldn't move. I told the cop I wanted to go straight and he wouldn't move, so I hit him. I did it on purpose."
Knocked him straight to the ground. He could have been killed.
PBA President Patrick Hendry visited Officer Diaz in the hospital after suffering a broken leg. He questions why Doula wasn't charged with attempted murder.
It's clear that she tried to mow down a New York City police officer. The criminal justice system is broken.
In court, Doula's attorney said the Brooklyn woman suffers from bipolar disorder, is on medication, and gets mental health help. Refusing to elaborate, Patricia Wright told Pix 11 News the details will come out in court, and each defendant is presumed innocent until proven guilty. Officer Diaz was struck Wednesday while guarding another vehicle linked to an unrelated high-end robbery on Madison Avenue. The incident happened as assaults on NYPD cops are reportedly up 40% over the past 2 years.
Until these individuals are punished for assaulting New York City police officers, they're going to continue.
Well, Doula was ordered held by a judge on $25,000 cash bail, and she is jailed tonight on Rikers Island. When reached for comment tonight, a family member declined to.
All right, guys, that's the story of Miss Sahara Doula, age 24, out of BK. I'm going to tell you something, man. They said she suffered from some type of mental illness or whatever, right? Like that, right? It don't matter. I guarantee you, before somebody the cop told her to stop, she was nice to the last person she seen. I think a lot of times they play this mental illness thing up a lot, but I think it didn't have nothing to do with that situation. See, when somebody has mental illness, and I'm not saying that she does or does not, when somebody has mental illness, a lot of times they use that as a crutch to say, okay, the action of this person is because of this. Sometimes I'm not feeling it. That was blatant disrespect. She locked up. That cop that you hit was a human being, regardless of if you didn't like him being a police officer or not. That's a lot of people run around here and say, F the police and all this stuff like her. F these cops. If it wasn't no cops in New York City in 24 hours, probably 25% of the population would be extinguished. It's a lot of real dudes out there in New York and a lot of vendettas out there. Without no law, you know what I mean? There is no order. People be sounding crazy when they talk. She went at the road, smoked weed. She mad because the cop in the way. She going on the wrong thing. He trying to warn her to stop her from getting hurt. You understand what I'm saying? He like, stop. She like, what? F you. Knock him up in the air. It's cold out there, man. Man sitting on the ground with a broken leg. It's a video out here. of what actually happened, the whole video. I'll see if I can get it. If I couldn't draw it off, I'll show it at the end of this. But it's cold out there, man, hurting. He on the ground. I bet if somebody did something to you, that same officer that you hated because he had a uniform on and was trying to tell you something to protect you, would have gave you CPR or did something to call for help. Then another thing is, look at her. She's sitting up there like people getting on her nerves. Or like it's a waste of her time for even being there, like she didn't do anything wrong. And that's the scary thing, y'all. It's a lot of people out here that are doing stuff that they know they shouldn't do, but feel as though they have a right to do it. That's the scary part about this whole thing. There are people out here that act like they don't know right from wrong, and everybody does, but people are dismissive. A lot of times when people do like this type of stuff, the people they're around think it's cute. So what? It becomes a universal action and they do it. Not everybody find that shit funny. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us don't like certain laws out here. I, for one, don't like the way they deal with criminal laws. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean I got to take it out on the people that are chosen to enforce it. They don't make the laws. They just police. They just have to enforce it. You think every time a cop pulls somebody over or do something, they want to put you in jail and fill out paperwork? You think they want to do all that? No. Another thing is this, man. They got her in court. She locked up. They gave her a bond and all of this other stuff, right? But I wouldn't have gave her no bond. Like the cop said, why she ain't getting an attempted murder charge? You blatantly ran into this guy and said it. I meant to hit him with the car. So what? Come on, man. Come on. Let that have been a dude say that. See, I think it's this thing out here right now, and it's an underlying thing. And a lot of people don't say nothing about it. And this is not me being disrespectful. I'm pointing out a fact. And I want y'all to understand, you know, the laws are different for women when they are with men, depending on what they do, because they look at men as always, you should use better judgment or you should know better. I think a lot of times, a lot of people look at women that do stuff like this as children in the mind. So the laws pertain to that. I'm keeping it real with you. This right here is a grade A Juggernaut female. Right there. Species name. Juggernautus. Fuck the polices. If she's behind the wheel, she gonna damn sure keep it real. This woman's sitting up in court with her lips poked out. So, take 10 years. Think about it then. See if it's still so. It's crazy how people just run around here and act like they own stuff and they ain't got to do nothing that everybody else got to do. I'm not feeling it. All in all, what she did was messed up and she where she need to be. Mental illness or not, you still know the difference. You know what I'm saying? Between a police officer and somebody in the street just saying, hey, do what I say. Come on, man. Come on. If it's that easy, then anybody with mental illness, you know what I'm saying, shouldn't be out here. It's medication and other stuff like that. For them to even bring that up, it wasn't even worth it. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. You might not like the laws, but some of the laws here that you have to obey are not just to tell you what to do, but to protect you as well. You're riding down the wrong side of the street, worrying about smoking weed. I don't even want to talk about this. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.